Before coming to fast, I think I was a bit ashamed of myself, ashamed of my body, but I didn't do much about it. I sort of accepted it. I was struggling with my weight. I've got underactive thyroid and polycystic ovaries, and to be honest with you, it's under control and it was sort of an excuse. It's something that you can control. Putting weight on, oh, it's because of my polycystic ovaries. Putting weight on, oh, that's fine because I've got underactive thyroid. Yes, I've had struggles with it, like genuine struggles, and that's fine. There are people out there to support you, but it's really important that you get that levels right. And my levels were going up and up and up, which was not good at all. I think what was making that happen was not doing much exercise. I was walking a lot, but my heart rate wasn't going up enough. So walking a lot, leisurely walk. So I think the fact that I wasn't doing much exercise, my levels were going higher and higher, and it reached a point where I was at the maximum tablets, so I wasn't allowed to take any more. It was okay, as in, I was at the top, but it wasn't going any higher. But then you just think, God, that's the maximum amount that I was allowed to take, and that's a little bit ridiculous. I felt a little bit disappointed in myself, but going out with friends and things, I just didn't want any pictures. I was happy enough to take them in a big crowd because you can hide, but obviously not happy to be in lots of pictures or, birthday parties or, families taking pictures of me, and I think, oh gosh, no, don't take them. But to be honest with you, that helps because you then have to look at the reality of things. You have to see how you look and you think, oh, gosh, right, that is actually me. And, a picture paints 1,000 words and that's the truth. On my energy, definitely. I've always been quite an open person, quite a happy person, really. So I don't think it affected me, sort of my personality at all. But yeah, I was a little bit more self-conscious. And as I said, maybe social things was a little bit difficult, or buying clothes or things like that. Yeah, just everything was that little bit harder. Well, my husband fell ill a year ago to this time, really. So on my birthday, he fell ill. And he fell ill, something that he couldn't control, it just happened. And I thought, you know what, blinking heck, I can control this, I can stop myself from getting ill. The doctors, they didn't warn me about health issues, but they did say you've got a higher risk of diabetes, etc., etc. I've always had a healthy heart, so I didn't have any concerns on that side, but diabetes and because of my polycystic ovaries, things were getting worse, really. So at that point I said, oh my gosh, if I can stop myself from getting ill, developing any kind of illnesses, then this is the time. And honestly, having that happen in our family, it sort of made me realise, and something just clicked in my head. And then my friend, she said, right, Sioned, I'm starting fast. I was like, oh, what's fast? Like, this sounds interesting. And she said, well, it's a 6-week challenge. I'm going next week. So no pressure, but she said, I'm going. If you want to come with me, you're more than welcome to. So I was like, no, don't be daft. Anyway, so I met up with her and I was still like, no, as in, I'm fine. Then I sat down and thought, oh, actually, this sounds really interesting. So went online, had a look on Facebook and saw all of the positive comments about fast. Then I texted her saying, I'm going to try, I'm going to do it, I'm going to try. So I think I met up with yourself, Ben and Rich, just to have a discussion. There was no pressure at all. And when I got here, definitely I was like, yes, I'm going to do this. And yeah, so that's where it all started, basically. I think the 6-week challenge was sort of a short goal. And I think, right, do you know what, let's see what I can do in this short amount of time. And to be honest with you, I struggled so hard. So the first 3 weeks, I was like, what's happening? I'm not losing any weight. But the reason was I wasn't eating enough protein, and everything that everyone had told me, I wasn't listening, because I thought, no, I can do this my way. I was coming to the gym every day, brilliant, and I was really slow and, couldn't do lots of the things, but actually I felt quite at ease because, everyone helped each other and that was fine. So I had my 3-week check-in and I cried and I was like, Sioned, what on earth are you doing? I don't, stop it. But anyway, in the long run, that was the best thing I ever did, because from then on, I've never cried and I've just been positive about it. So I think I needed that kick just to prove, Sioned, you're not doing it right. And from then on, I've done it right and, and obviously it works, just listening. And so I wasn't using the app properly where you track all your foods. So that's the first thing I did. Everything I ate or everything that touched my mouth, I put it down, and it really does help, because sometimes you think, oh, I'll have a cake, a bar of chocolate, whatever, and you think, oh, no, I won't, because you have to put it down. You think, no, okay, let's leave it. You know, you've got to have your treats, you know, that's life. So going on holidays and things, I did have a break, but the day I was back, I was straight back. And I've done that nearly for the whole year. You know, each time I went on holiday or a weekend off, the next day I've gone straight back, and that's really helped me continue to lose weight, really. You as coaches, you know what you're talking about. You know, you've got to listen. You know, the protein sets, you know, the protein's like a goal for your day, and sometimes it's hard to reach it, but I think the more you do it and the more practice you get doing it, it does get easier, and sort of by now I don't have to weigh everything because I sort of know the right amounts of food. I think as a woman, having new clothes and things like that is really exciting. So going out and looking at a hanger and thinking, oh, do you know what, that's a lovely size to look at, and having a goal to be a certain size. So I've now come down to size 12, 14, which is like really exciting because I told Alex at the beginning, right at the end, I'd like to be a size 14. And I'm not at the end yet, and I'm sort of at size 12, 14, so that's really exciting. I come to the gym at least 5 times a week, but you've got to sort of turn it into a habit. It's got to be, you know, a part of your life. You can't say, no, I can't come tonight because I'm going food shopping. I can't come tonight because, etc. You know, it's got to be part of your life. What you need to do is say, I can't do this at this time because I'm going to the gym. So you've got to, you know, do it the other way. What I find really good is that I can mix mornings and evenings, because I teach after school and things. So Mondays and Wednesdays I come in the mornings, and then I come in the evenings on Tuesday, Thursday, Fridays. But also, you know, sometimes I do fights, sometimes I do Saturday sweats. So it's nice to have sort of a variety of classes, really. Just to boost your confidence, you get used to the equipment, and just to see yourself getting stronger as well, so that's really good. So since doing the programme, I've lost around 6 stone. In a few weeks it'll be a whole year since I've been here. So I've lost, I haven't got a clue how many exactly, but lots and lots and lots of inches. And what's interesting, and I didn't know this before, sometimes you don't need to weigh yourself all the time because the inches speak for themselves. So I've had some weeks where I've lost a pound maybe, but I've lost sort of 8 centimetres, and you think, oh gosh, wow, you know, and that's really fantastic. So yeah, carrying on like that, really. Do you know what's different? And this is ridiculous, bending down and being more flexible, and it's really like bad the way I was before, but now I sort of appreciate it more, how flexible I can be. I'm much more energetic. I want to come to the gym. I want to do exercise. We've been for long walks. I've walked up Snowdon. You know, just things that you think, oh, do you know what? I'm never going to be able to do this. And I think, oh gosh, I have. And it's really good and really positive. But you know, it's my lifestyle now. I've got much more energy. I'm much more awake. And what's really good, the amount of tablets that I'm taking for my underactive thyroid has halved. So that's really, really positive. And yeah, so I'm really happy, and obviously I'm going to carry on, and no way am I going back ever.